Destiny and Anton, too bad.
Hey, hey, what's up?
What is good, Destiny?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah,
great as well. Doing very, very good. Trying to make things happen, and some people say some things and you just have to get on with it, innit? Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah. So, um, Ross, who's this? Hold on. You do some talking in a second. Go on.
Okay, so today we is gonna talk about supporting the youth. So I want to talk about all the stuff that is going on right about now, and basically, I just want to say that I'm a teacher and I'm working with a lot of kids in the community, and I feel like some of these kids are like doing a lot of stuff that they do not need to be doing. And I feel like, we as like I'm a parent too, and I feel like these kids out here are lost, and I feel like they need a lot of guidance and stuff. So I have come with an opportunity, me and my business partner, Rashad, shout outs to Rashad, and we about to take some of the kids from the school that I work or the community that I'm in, and we about to take them to Africa. So I'm so excited about that, and I just want to stress the importance of a lot of kids like traveling around the world and experience different cultures and meeting new people, and because I feel like a lot of the times we are not helping our kids. Like we're not helping them. We're not trying to let them achieve a lot of stuff. And it's like we're blocking them. So there's not a lot of, you know, a lot of kids that are very optimistic about their future, which is sad. So me taking these, kids or these youths, they say in London from the schools is showing them that there's a lot of things that they can do with their life. And I feel like, you know, most of the time we feel like okay, because we running things, and we forget these kids, we forget these children, we forget these teenagers, we forget them to the point that they are lost in society, and what happened in America a couple months ago with the shooting in the school, it was a tragedy. And then a month ago in London, there was all these violence that was happening on the street, and I felt like we need to be doing a lot. We in the community, we need to be doing a lot. I also feel like kids that go to school, I feel like I don't feel like they should be going to school. I feel like a lot of these kids are not learning nothing, and I feel like that they should be more stuff in the community for them. So right now, what I'm doing is, taking these kids out of the country, taking them to another country so that they can experience a lot of different things. Now, Anton, I'm going to ask you, do you feel like schools are doing whatever they can do to
Never.
help these
They've never
kids?
been doing what they should be doing. Never. That's my opinion. Yeah. Because there's plenty of things, even simple things that they could do that they're not doing. People approach them, with good ideas, and they don't want to do it. And people are saying, we'll use our own money to do this. And they're not even going to try to do that with us. So, no, I don't think that they're doing all they can do. Yeah. Because it's not only people with licenses, with education that can help people, it's the community that can spread the unity and show the youths, love and the care that they need. That's what I think.
Okay,
I just
that's
walked in. I didn't hear all of that. I was on the phone.
okay. That's good. So basically, what I was saying is that obviously I'm giving a lot of kids opportunity to go to another country to experience different cultures, meet new people. Now, I feel like they have a lot of times the youths and the children or the kids or whatever you want to call them, that they are not optimistic of their future. Like they don't know what they want to do. It's like they're giving up already. Like you know what I'm saying, they don't want to do nothing. They want to like, play games. They just,
Yeah,
play, and I feel like it's sad because when I was growing up, I wanted to do a whole lot of things. Like, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to travel. I was playing with my babies, the dolls, you know what I'm saying? I was
yeah,
making stuff, I was cooking. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You could play outside. Nobody's, but now it's like they can't do nothing. They can't go outside because you scared that somebody gonna shoot them or
yeah.
something bad gonna
Or there's
happen.
nothing to do other than go to the park or be on the
Exactly,
streets.
exactly. So I feel like there should be more stuff in the community. I feel like everybody should play a part. Now, these are children, these are youths that's going to be the future of the generation, like the future. Like, I'm a teacher, right? And I know there's somebody out there that is eventually going to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever. So if we're not giving these kids fundamental tools, then what are we doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I feel like a lot should be done. And shout out to the people that are helping. Shout out to the people that are giving back.
yeah.
And
Shout outs to you for real. You're
mm,
doing your thing.
yeah, thank you. And also, some of the kids that I do work with, it's sad, but some of them have mental issues. Like they have mental health issues. And I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I don't feel like we as a community, we as a people, we're doing a lot. I don't understand why a kid by the age of 10 or 15
Or
has
eight. The youngest I've seen is 8.
that have mental issues. I feel like what's going on? Why do they have mental issues? I don't understand. And people of color, I stress so much that you need to take your children, you need to take your kids out of school, you need to take them to places, you need to travel the world with them, you need to like, explore different things,
Educate them.
educate them, like where I work, the kids is like the stuff they say. It's like there's no filter. Like they
Yeah,
don't
you told
care.
me it's shocking.
It's
I used to
shocking.
say
It's
some bad things in school, but what they said to you, boy? I'm
I
surprised they ain't
mean,
boxed them.
yeah. So it's like I feel like we need to do a lot. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. We cannot be waiting for the system. We can't be waiting for the government. A lot of times I'm hearing people like parents like, okay, we need to just wait. They're gonna do this, and I'm like, no, they're not, because at the end of the day, you live in a community. That's why you live in the community, right? You're not living in a place where those people really care about you and your kids.
No, no,
Do you
definitely
understand
not.
what I'm
They're getting
saying?
the train
So,
into your area to come and work,
right, right,
or the bus, or wherever it may be,
right,
far out, not
right.
seeing what's going around. Why
Exactly,
little Daryl is doing a little mad thing. They're not seeing
exactly,
that.
exactly. So, I'm doing whatever I can to help. I do stress that a lot of the times that we as Black people, we are not doing the for we're not doing a lot to help these kids, and they need help. They're lost, they don't know what they're doing, they need help, like going out there and getting high and being trigger happy and doing all the kinds of stuff. That's not life,
No,
you
certainly not.
know and some of these kids will tell me that this is what I want to do, and then I'm like, whoa, like, why do you think like that? Why do you want to do that? And it's frustrating because I'm like, you don't need to do some of the things you're telling me. You don't need to do that. You can just like, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be anything you want to be. At the same time, I do understand that a lot of these kids come from like a place where they don't want to be in. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's like, you know, foster care, and you know what I'm saying. They
the
just
product of the environment that they've been
exactly.
brought up in.
So it's like they don't want to be in that, and sometimes in, they're looking at me for answers, like Miss, why I'm here? Why am I here? Some of them want to commit suicide,
Oh no,
and it's bad. It's really really bad, and I feel like what are we doing? You know, like I tell my colleagues, I tell my family and friends, I'm like, okay, we are the next generation, right?
Yeah.
But we gonna be dead. Like we're not gonna be here forever,
Yeah.
right? So my daughter is gonna grow up, and my daughter's gonna be a woman. She's gonna grow up to be a woman. So it's like, what am I doing to get her ready for this? It's a reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
So I feel like a lot of times we need to do so much for them. Like, we need to put a foundation. We need to set a foundation for them. We need to do so much. Like, we cannot be waiting for the system. A lot of times people want to wait, and what are we waiting for? You know? So I want people to get on board with the stuff that I'm doing, the fundraising I'm raising for these kids to go to Ghana. I'm excited, so I want everybody to go to GoFundMe slash, the youth trip to Ghana. And I want everybody to, donate. It doesn't have to be a lots of money. It could be like, what I'm saying, $5. I mean, £5, right?
Yeah.
A pound.
£50, 50p.
Like
something that you can do to help the community.
Help the community, so that we could be helping these kids. We could be helping these children.
True.
We could help them to change their mindset, change the narrative of how they're looking at life. We need to change that. A lot of people ask me so many times, like, Destiny, like, is why you trying why you trying to do this? And I'm like, because I'm seeing so much stuff, and it's like, it's just not right, because why is a child saying to me that when I grow up, I'll just want to be a gangster?
That's being glorified on the
Right.
eyes.
The media, I do blame the media. I do blame media. I do blame society. But at the end of the day, as a parent, I need to make sure my child is good. I need to make sure my child is educated. I need to make sure my child knows, like, this is wrong and this is right. You feel me? So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. People in the United Kingdom, okay, don't understand the difference between United States and United Kingdom. The stuff that's going on in the United States is way, way, deeper.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Give us an insight into that.
Okay,
piece.
so in America, a lot of people can have, like, go to the store and buy a gun.
Yeah.
In London, it's not like that, which I'm happy that it's not, because then you're gonna be hearing, what's going on in America. I had a kid that I was teaching the other day, and he said to me, "Why are there guns on the street?" Right? Why? He actually said to me, "Why are we making it?" And I'm like, "I'm not the one making it."
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of stuff that I feel like they see, and they're like, "Well, we see all of that, and you trying to tell us to do B, but this is what's going on, right?" So I feel like we need to step up.
Yeah.
We don't have to sit down and wait for the government. A lot of times people want to sit down and wait for the system to do something, and we don't necessarily need to do that. I feel like if somebody came up to me and said, "Destiny, I'm going to put my money down, and I'm going to, like, what I'm saying, go out there, get a youth center for these kids," right? And then he going to turn around and say to me, "Okay, you know what? If I do that, you're going to help me get people to," and I'll be like, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
So this is what we need to do as a people. We need to get together. We need to help. We can't, like,
push aside the egos as well.
Exactly.
That's one of the other things that stop, us progressing, is people with their egos.
Exactly.
If we all combine
together, right?
Make something big, like
right.
a whole big building
right.
of different people
right.
with, strong minds
Exactly.
that can influence other people
Exactly.
and young people to do good.
Exactly. For a perfect example, right? I feel like the people of color, I feel like we need our own schools, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We need our own teachers. We need a whole lot of things for us. Okay, we live in a society where you cannot discipline your kids, which is ridiculous,
Yes.
right? Now, this is where the problem is. This is where a lot of time these kids out here, I mean, if I tell you this stuff, like, it comes out what they're saying to me and then
Yeah.
to my other colleagues, it's like, wait a minute. And I could see that some of the teachers, like, they want to smack these kids. Like, they want to, but they hold it in. They can't
Yeah.
do that. You feel what I'm saying? So, and they're getting away with it. You know what I mean? So now you've created something, whereas if if I'm telling them, okay, I'm gonna call the popo, they're looking in my face and they're laughing because
Yeah,
they
'cause
don't
know
have
that.
no respect
Yeah.
for nothing, no authority, nothing. So you calling the popo to them is like, Shh, okay, go ahead, do that.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because they're
mean?
just using words.
Exactly.
So
Like,
if you touch them now, it's a different thing.
exactly.
They touch you, their child, they'll go to court or whatever, and when they're 18,
Right.
it's gonna be looked over.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't understand how we are making this. This right here is just taking it to a whole nother level, because a lot of kids don't have respect. A lot of children don't have that kind of respect for people like me, or say you or whatever, because I'll be talking to certain people and they're like, look, I'm hearing certain kids calling their mama the B word, the this, the that, and they young as
Yeah.
like 10, 8 or whatever. So it's like there's no discipline. Like,
But it starts with the parenting as well, though. You
right.
can't allow your child to be disrespecting you like that.
Exactly.
Take away their phone, take away everything from them.
Right.
Just take
Right.
it away.
Right.
And then you'll see a difference. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lock them in the house with
Mhm.
you. Where you
Mhm.
going? You're not going nowhere.
Right. I agree with that.
Simple. Like, what can they do
Right.
other than call the social services and,
Right.
and lie and then be taken away?
Right.
That's
I
all they
agree with
can do.
that. I agree. I definitely agree with that. But another thing is that if you hear some of the stuff that's coming out of their mouth, it's just mind blowing. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
It's
the internet as well. The internet
exactly
is a big
right.
takeover in not just young people's life,
Mhm.
everybody's life.
Right.
Like I was on the train the other day and people don't talk to each other no more. Like they're just in their phone.
Right. 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 Right.
You'd be having a big conversation with someone, they'll just pull out their phone.
Right. Right. That's
Yeah.
right. Right.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good. And that's why I feel like they're not communicating. There's no communication between the kids and the adults. Like, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it gets to a point when they get to a certain age, it's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do that, and they don't care.
Yeah.
And it's sad because it's affecting the people of color.
Mm-hmm.
I strongly believe that the people of color need to just change some things. I'm not saying just go ahead and just that do all kinds of crazy things, but yes, just educate your kids, like let them do some things, like travel with them, like. And I know people say to me like, okay, you keep on saying that, but a lot of people
Don't have money.
They don't have this. I mean, that's why me and my friend Rashad, we come in, and we helping people to get to to different countries, like, what I'm saying. And I wish that the celebrities that I work with, I wish that they can jump on board and be like, okay, you know what, Destiny, we gonna help you. We gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna put some money towards this, and we gonna
support the youths.
help support the youths and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, it does happen. I'm just hoping and praying that it does, that we get to take a lot of kids from not just London, America, around the world,
around
to
the world.
to show
Troubled
them
places,
like listen, I've been places, and when I tell you, like, it's like you would not believe. Like, you sit there, you feel like, wow, this is what this person is going through as a child. Like, and I feel like children are so innocent that they don't need to be going through that. And I'm not talking about like the disciplinary and all that kind of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that there's certain kids out here that have to like hustle, like go out there,
Yeah, and hustle
grind,
because their
and
parent
take
is
care of the
soft.
parents,
Yeah,
exactly, and take care of the siblings and do what they gotta do to survive. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's like it is it's a whole lot,
yeah.
you know.
It's not just a one-way thing.
It's
Like,
not just a one way thing, and it's a whole lot of things, you know, because I'm working with a whole lot of them, and I see that it's a whole lot of things. Now, with the certain people that I talk to, I'll be like, you know what, you is the role model to these kids, like you is, you know, and sometimes they be like, no, I'm not. I'm doing me. This is, you know, they should have. And I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of kids that don't have no parents,
yeah,
you know, they in care and foster care and stuff like that. So you is a role model to them. They trying
whether
to
you
see
want to be or not,
exactly whatever you know. So
it's whether they realize it or not. So
right. So I feel like this should be they should be something that evolves around them. Like, you know what I mean? So they should have, you know, let's forget about the government because everybody's just waiting for the government, right?
yeah,
So let's
it's
forget about
clearly
that.
over the past, the government and people in power.
Right.
I'm not even gonna hide the thing. The white people in power have been
Hmm.
abusing us. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what they've
Okay.
been doing.
Okay.
Like with the Windrush scandal, they want the old people
Right.
out, and they want
Right.
the new Caribbean people in to come and help, and
Right.
then
Right.
gonna do the same thing to the old people that they're doing now.
Right.
Nah, bro.
Right. And it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So I feel like people that are, you know, in the community that can do something to help, they need to be helping. And I'm not trying to say that you gotta wait forever.
Yeah,
Wait till you get some money. You know, a lot of people's mindset is like, well, I gotta get some money first. If I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. It's not about that. It's like if you set something in motion, you can get funding.
yeah,
You can get help. So we need to come together.
yeah,
We need to try and figure a way to help these kids, especially the people of color,
yeah,
you know, because the way their outlook is looking right now is bleak,
mm-hmm.
you know. I'm not talking about the second class black people because I
Yeah,
know they come from a good home and I know they got it. I'm
yeah,
talking about the ones that don't have that opportunity to realize they could be great. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm that's what I'm doing, and I just hope that in time we all can just get together and do something.
yeah, and spread unity in the
Mhm.
community. So we've got a program called Supporting the Youth,
Mhm.
and we're also gonna be going to Ghana in July,
Mhm.
innit?
Yes,
So
July.
got a video coming out very soon,
Mhm.
um, with one of the students that's going, and we're looking for more students as well to
Mhm.
join us on the trip
Mhm.
as well. So it's gonna be an educational trip. We're going to,
Definitely.
what is it? Was it Slave Castle in
It's called
Ghana?
Gold Coast, and you have one called Elmina,
Yeah,
right? And let me tell you this: I was there when I was young because I grew up in Ghana. My mama is a Ghanaian descent, and I grew up in Ghana. And shout out to my mama, and shout out to my family. And I remember walking into Gold Coast, right? And I remember as a child,
yeah,
right? And I looked and I felt my people,
the spirit.
the spirits.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you see the place, it's like a small place that they built, and they built it for black people. They had women and men and children shackled up. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In a small place. And I remember the tour guide saying that in this room there was about 500
in one small
in
pop-up
one
place.
exactly. And now to me, I was young then. I was like, whoa, what is that? I was devastated. I was like, I can't believe my people got to go through this and went through this.
Yeah,
And 2018, my people were still going through a lot of things that I feel like black people shouldn't be going through.
yeah,
You
like the
know,
scandal in Libya.
right?
but it's even deeper than the physical
Mm-hmm.
slavery. The mental slavery is
Mental
still going on.
slavery, yeah, it's still going on.
The
And
legal slavery
right,
within papers and stuff like that. Where they
right,
can use certain things to stop you from progressing in life.
that's right.
Yeah, that's all still going on.
And I just want people to understand that even though you look up to certain people like say Beyonce and the Jay-Z's and the Kanye, they still go through a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As to I'll tell you this, in America, for a black person or black man or a black woman to make it, please believe it. Because they will try and find anything.
Yeah, like when Beyonce wore black at the was it the Super Bowl?
That's
I had
right.
an issue with that.
And now we're talking about the Bill Cosby situation. Okay. Yeah. And I'm like, really? You know what I'm saying? And recently
But that one's kind of shaky still, cause he's been caught for that before, and I'm sure he said
you
something
know
like
what?
he used that to help somebody go to sleep. Or I don't get me wrong in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say that, and that's not true. But so it's something like that. He used the drugs basically, but that was the drug of the time apparently.
Okay. Well, let me just be honest. Here is a man that was doing his thing back in the day. Like he had a show, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be on the show, and a decade later, it's like, okay, well, these women are coming out saying they got raped. And, to me, that's fishy.
Yeah, that's kind of fishy still.
So I feel like I've never seen a black man, successful black man, right, in America that has not gone through something.
What has Will Smith gone through?
Always something. I mean, Will Smith ain't gone through anything just yet, but it's always something. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't want to jinx Will Smith. No,
yeah, don't do. We don't want to do that. But it's always something. It's something. I don't understand it. I'm not for it. I'm not here for it. I don't care. We black people, we've been through everything that you've thrown at us, right? And we're still here. We're still standing, right? So, I mean, I feel like, why do we have to go through this? Like, every time it's always something. I don't understand. It's always something. I mean, the history shows that we didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do nothing. We was minding our own business, and a group of people came and was like, okay, we taking this.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, took my ancestors and, shipped them around the world,
And if you commit a crime against somebody, you gotta pay them a fine, So where's the reparations for slavery? Where is that? Where's the fine? They ain't paying their fine. It should be. Well, I'm not gonna get into it. Cause I'm just gonna get angry. Yeah. But yeah, go on, carry on. Sorry.
So so basically, I feel like people should just have that mindset that don't take everything what people do to heart. Especially celebrities, because celebrities, a lot of people put them in a pedestal, right?
Yeah.
And they feel like, if they doing that and doing this, and what I'm saying, I feel like, you know what? Yes, I know they're role models and stuff for these kids, but I'm a parent, and there's certain things I don't let my daughter listen to. Like, for example, like, I do not play reggae in my house.
What?
I do not play reggae. I swear to God, I don't play reggae.
Why?
Because
reggae
it's like,
is the most loving music
no. I'm talking about the new kind of reggae, right?
It's not new kind of reggae.
No, there is.
What kind of new? It's dancehall you're talking about.
We're talking about dancehall, right? But everything in that in the lyrics is pum pum this. Excuse my language. This and that. I can't have my daughter listen.
Obviously
to that.
not. No, of course you can't. But that's not reggae. Don't mix up reggae in that.
Okay,
you can't do that.
Okay, so what is that?
That's dancehall.
So that's dancehall, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
or bashment.
Okay,
yeah,
so
bashment is a party.
Dancehall.
The music is called dancehall.
Here's the thing, though. The old bashment school
had that as well. What are you talking about?
But it wasn't as
needle like
no. But it wasn't as bad as what's going on right now. It's bad. It's
It's,
nasty.
you know why it's bad now? Because
Mhm.
everybody has a smartphone.
Right.
So anybody can just go record even on their phone if they know how
Right.
to, or
Right.
video somebody doing something, or
Right.
and all these things.
Right.
Yeah, it was as bad before, but it wasn't in your eyesight
Right. Okay.
as easily. Because
Okay.
somebody right now could be rocking out whining, and
Mhm.
in 5 minutes it's on the internet and it's a hit, or what do they call it, a vine or something like that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So you can't really say that still. Well, you can say it, but
Mhm.
I'm just trying to say my point of view in it. But yeah, carry on.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, I can't. I don't let my daughter listen to certain songs and certain music, and I don't let my daughter see certain things.
That's good.
So I know that my daughter is not getting, all that bad influence kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Whereas where I'm working, I totally see where they're getting that influence from.
Yeah, from watching the
You
YouTube,
know,
all
yeah,
of that
yeah,
stuff.
and there was no parent supervision,
Yeah,
right?
it's not good.
So it's not good. But yeah. So like,
Like the other day, I saw somebody celebrating their birthday. Not gonna say
right,
who, and they're listening to Cardi B, one of your favorite artists,
right,
Bodak Kilo, and
yeah,
they got a 2-year-old child next to them, and they're singing B. You can't with me if you wanted to. The raw version of the song.
okay. So
So
that's
all of
that's
them type of things there. If you got your children around that, what
mhm,
do you expect is going to happen? They're going to pick up that language
mhm,
and they're going to use it.
right. That's true.
Yeah,
Right, right, right.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. So that's why you got to play like the clean version of certain music
But even
sometimes.
in the clean version,
Hmm.
the content of what they're talking about
Right.
isn't for a child.
Yeah. That's right.
You got to
That's
think
right.
about what content you're bringing
Hmm.
towards your child.
Right.
Because if you're bringing all of the things that are adult
Hmm.
related, they're going to be speaking or
Hmm.
listening or doing actions that
Right.
are adult related, like
Right.
twerking, for instance.
Mhm.
Why are 10-year-olds twerking?
Right.
For
Right.
what?
Right.
And then they're
Right.
talking about pedophiles and whatever else. You're making pedophiles not happy by doing that shit.
That's right.
Sorry.
That's right. No, no, it's true. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there's certain things that we just need to just be mindful and watchful for our kids, our generation. And yeah, so I'm just happy about this Ghana trip.
Yeah, me too, man. Can't
And
wait to go to Africa. First time going to Africa.
this is your first time going to
First time
Africa?
virgin to Africa.
Damn, you're a virgin, honey.
Yeah, we pop my cherry, man.
All right, then. So that's it for now.
That's it for now. We're gonna